right, Pete, whenever you're ready.
Okay, hi, I'm Pete Argetsinger. I've been working in the racing industry all my life, actually making a living for the last 40 years as a race driver coach. I was chief instructor at the Brands Hatch Racing School in England, just a little racetrack just south of London. Been with the Skip Barber Racing School in this country for the last 25 years. Head coach for Formula BMW, working for BMW Motorsports on their global race series, Formula BMW, when we supported all the Grand Prix, and doing my coaching. I've worked with some successful drivers and professional drivers like Damon Hill, who became world champion for Williams, Juan Pablo Montoya, who drove for McLaren in Formula One, and most recently has been racing NASCAR and has returned to IndyCars this year. Ryan Hunter-Reay was a student of mine, and he won the IndyCar championship last year. So I do it. I do 280 days a year driving, but we're here today because I've been working with Ken Darcy from Rochester for the last year. Ken and I decided to do a race together last, I think, September. Now we won our class, finished second overall at Watkins, Glen, and then this year Ken has purchased a new car, BMW M3 from Automatic Racing, and we raced it at VIR 2 weeks ago, winning that race, and plan to do a campaign of races with that car this year. And I'm very excited about this project because Ken is passionate about the sport like I am. He's very successful at everything he's done in life, and racing is a new endeavor for him. And we're just having a tremendous amount of fun chasing after how to be successful. We both have the same mindset. We're both very competitive, and like anything that one wants to do successfully in racing, you really have to pay attention to the details. Driving a race car is no different than being successful in a football match or a tennis match or any other endeavor. It's all about practice. It's about precision. It's about pursuing each individual aspect of it and executing it consistently. And in our cases, over a 4-hour race, it's not who's the fastest driver on one lap or one corner. It's who can put together 4 hours of consistent performance. And that's why we've had success thus far in the 2 races we've done. And in my racing career, I've won a couple of championships in Europe. I won the British Formula Ford Championship. I won the European Championship, set a lap record at Hockenheimring in Germany. I've raced the 24-hour at the Nürburgring in Germany. In this country, I've raced the 24-hour at the Daytona 24-hour, the 12 hours of Sebring. I won the prestigious ALMS Petit Le Mans at Road Atlanta in the GT category. Last year I won 5 races, 1 in a Ferrari, 4 in a Porsche, and 1 in a BMW. So I do this, day in and day out. It's my lifetime's work and passion, and I'm really looking forward to this new endeavor with Ken and going forward with a lot of success.
Can you talk about maybe just the feeling of the day that you get to the track, like the time you get to the track, and like what happens from there, kind of like the experience and like the feel and the excitement,
Right.
And
Well,
camaraderie.
Absolutely. I mean, there's the camaraderie. Since you mentioned it's like as you know, we just had dinner with a group of 15 people, and it's a group of people that I suppose is no different probably than going skiing or other endeavors that people do that are like-minded. But the racing fraternity, it's like a big family. You see the same people doing it day in and day out, whether they're mechanics, engineers, race drivers, race coaches, race personnel, team managers. All the people that work together all share the same passion. So there's a lot of fun. The après racing, like après skiing, everybody has a lot of fun. There's a lot of camaraderie and a sort of a kinship or family feeling. As far as preparation for a race, I mean, it really, you start well before the race with the practice days, the testing, the race preparation on the cars, the collaboration between the drivers, the engineers, the mechanics, of getting everything tuned the way you want it. And then, all the mental preparation that goes into getting ready to participate in the race. So, the energy and the atmosphere at a race is very exciting. I've been involved in the sport, as I said, professionally for 40 years, really been involved in it in my entire life. I grew up in a racing community and a racing family. My father was responsible for founding Watkins Glen racetrack and getting road racing started in this country. So I've seen it from a lot of different aspects. But certainly in my experience of being involved in professional racing with professional teams, both in Formula 3 in Europe, racing at places like Monaco and Brands Hatch in England, what the sponsor sees in racing, I think if you talk to the average person, what they think of as sponsorship, they think of a product name on a car flashing by on a TV screen. Well, really, that's just the tip of the iceberg. The real value for sponsors that get involved in racing is the interpersonal relationships that they can develop. When I was sponsored by a company in England, it was a pharmaceutical company, and they sponsored my Formula 3 team, and they used it strictly,
Cool. Hold on one second.
we'll just pick up where we left off.
Okay.
Yeah, so as we were saying, what my sponsor, when I was in Formula 3 racing in Europe, 30 years ago, they said, Peter, look, it's great that some of the races are televised. It's great that some of the races support the Formula 1 race and there's 100,000 spectators. And it's great, there goes the car whizzing by the spectators with our name on it. But really, that's just transient. That's a small part of why we're doing it. It's the atmosphere at the racetrack. It's an exciting event to invite guests to. So we're bringing prospective clients and existing established clients that we really value, and we want to cultivate those relationships. So the relationships with our clients are key to our business. And so we bring them to the racetrack. We invite them to this event. We bring them out to the racetrack. We entertain them. And we don't talk about business. We just are there. They get to meet you. They get to see the race car. If you win the race, that's a bonus. If the car breaks down and you don't finish the race, that's part of the story of the weekend. But the real value is that at the end of that 3 days or 2 days that they come, that we've spent time together in this exciting atmosphere, I can call those people up a month from now and they'll take my call immediately. And we have this bond and this relationship and this friendship that's forged through the racing and through the sponsorship. So that's the value, really. And I think you'll find if you look at the Penske's and all the professional racing teams, it's a commercial. It may be a commercial enterprise. Of course, anybody in business does it to enhance their business, but it's really a vehicle, if you like, for developing and bonding relationships, whether it's with employees or whether it's with prospective customers.
That was awesome.